Race riots are just another insurance policy of the Democrats and the Chinese communists in the United States. Coming up next on your daily congressional briefing.
My name is Matthew Hines. I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran of the 82nd Airborne. I took the oath, and I'm here to defend my state.
Hello, everybody. I'm Matthew Hines. I'm running for the 1st Congressional District seat in Washington State. I am here to give you a congressional briefing, which I try to do every day. And if you want to continue to get these briefings, please subscribe and like and follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and all of the other social media. I want to also point out that I am being heavily censored by Google because I am pro-American, and as we're going to see in a second, the Chinese communists are going full tilt, full bore to try to subvert the American people. So please subscribe, support me any way you can, and go to my website, voteforhines.com, and donate. I'm asking for just $5, $10, or $20. And if you could afford it, please just donate. And your donation will go to PayPal and help to pay for signs, radio campaigns, etc. So anyway, I thank you for your time, and I hope to see you every day on these daily briefings as I do them. Now, we need to talk about what's going on with these riots, with what's going on with this lockdown, and what we know so far. So first of all, what do we know? We know that there was an attempt to subvert, to overthrow a sitting president. Well, that was called Russia collusion. Went on for 3 years, cost millions and millions of dollars. A lot of lawyers got rich. People got destroyed, like General Flynn, and in the end, it was found out to be a complete hoax. So when it was found out to be a complete hoax and the American people got mad, then, and as soon as it happened, then bam, there is this coronavirus that comes out of China. So basically, China sent a virus here to attack us, like in World War I, they sent gas before they sent the troops across. Well, this is what they did to us here, is they sent the virus, but they didn't need to send any troops here because the troops are already here. The troops are named Pelosi. The troops are named Inslee. The troops are named Cuomo. The troops are Democrats. So, and I'm an independent. I'm not running as a Republican or anything. But if you look at all these people and all these people who refuse to give up power in their states and are subverting the election process and trying to introduce a mail-in ballot process, then you know that these people are Chinese communist infiltrators, and they are nothing more than that. And why we haven't done anything to them is because the Chinese communist infiltrators and their allies control the entire deep state. Now, let's talk about the deep state's objectives. Well, their objective is to subvert the last group of free people in the United States. Now, the last group of free people are not these immigrants we bring in that don't care. They just want a meal ticket, they want money, they want a job, and they've come from oppressive regimes. They just want people to leave them alone, so they don't care. So who are they after? They brought those people in to use them against the people in America like myself, like yourself, veterans, policemen, people who are professionals, businessmen, who want to make this country work and who want to make this country work for us in a peaceful situation. So we are the last people on earth that have a constitution. We don't have a king or a totalitarian ruler over us, at least yet. And so this really drives these people crazy. Now, who does it drive crazy? Well, it drives crazy the people who run the world, and I can't explain that to you right now, but just go ahead and look at my book, Deceptions of the Ages, and you will learn everything you need to know, and then some, about what's really going on, the deep state, and their connection to the banks. So, there was the Russia collusion, and that didn't work. As soon as it didn't work, what happened? Well, then immediately the Chinese released the coronavirus onto us and onto the world. What happened after the coronavirus when they I mean, as soon as the coronavirus happened, the media was already in place. Fauci said years ago it was going to happen, and then it turned out to be nothing. But still, the more people say, hey, there's nothing going on here, the more the media says there is 1,000 deaths in Mexico and there's mass graves. But, you know, it's Mexico. It's like the Inquirer. Yeah, this happens in another country. How do you verify it? Because they found out in the US they could no longer get people to falsify the statistics of death. So once the coronavirus hoax didn't work, then they unleashed this thing on us. We don't know who those people are that killed George Floyd, but I'm sure there's going to be things that came out. What we do know is that a few years ago, Amy Klobuchar decided that he, after killing somebody, was not to be charged. So why was he not to be charged? The only way he would not be charged after killing somebody as a police officer is that he is working for somebody else. So who's he working for? We also found out that in St. Louis, a bunch of looters were let go. Just let go. Why? Who were they working for? Remember the plumbers in the Nixon administration in Watergate? They wanted them to just be let go, right? Well, things are really happening now, and as things progress, what we see is the Democrats are going full bore, hate-filled speech going after Trump. The media is full of hate-filled speech going after Trump. My campaign has been heavily censored on Google, on Facebook. Facebook will not even allow me to have political ads on my political site because I'm a pro-American conservative candidate. So they are manipulating the elections already. Google is going at it, and it is just getting worse every day. And the whole message to the American people is, if you even question us 1 second, we are going to release hell and fury of people that we've brought into this country on you, the hardworking people of America, the people who have dreams and families and kids. Now, I'm telling you this because I am going to shut down immigration. We're going to find out who these people are that are in this country illegally, and we're going to deport them. When I'm in Congress, I am going to have so many deportations of illegal people in this country that it is not going to be funny. They won't even have time to pack their bags. They're going to be out so fast. And if you are participating in any of these riots, then I want you branded as a foreign terrorist, and I want you sent to Guantanamo Bay, and you can just rot there, because it's not enough that, you know, these guys are over in other countries trying to kill our troops. No, now they're in our own country trying to terrorize Americans, trying to ruin our businesses, and they're doing it at the behest of our politicians and our government. So it's time to stop. We are going to really bring justice and hell and fury on the people that have brought this on us. So all of you Chinese communist allies, you've been served notice. And the last thing I want to say is I'm just going to post up here this thing I saw on Project Veritas. This guy works for this Antifa, and he is recommending doing harm to American people. So I'm going to post this here, and I am commanding the police forces of Oregon, the Oregon Investigation Bureau. I'm commanding anybody in a police force down there. If you do not arrest this person today, I will definitely come after you, and we will definitely cut your funding, and we will definitely make sure that people who endanger Americans by allowing these nutcases to roam free on the streets, they're going to pay the price too, just like these cops that killed this guy. So I'm Matthew Hines, and I'm running for the 1st Congressional District in Washington State. I hope you have a nice day, and just remember, you can make it all stop right now. Boycott Facebook, boycott Google, boycott the MSNBC, boycott Comcast, boycott Microsoft, boycott the Gates Foundation, and tell your friends to do so, and it will all go away tomorrow. Can you do that? We'll see, but if you can't, you better vote for me, Matthew Hines. We'll see you next time at our next briefing.
My name is Matthew Hines. I'm a veteran. I'm a veteran of the 82nd Airborne. I took the oath, and I'm here to defend my state